Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Vice and today we are watching the Apothecary Diaries episode 14. In the previous episode, Maomao was welcomed back to the palace, except now she works for Jinchi directly in his house. She failed the court lady exam and she did meet some other court ladies in the palace. They seem to be bullies again, and one of them seems a little different than the others. She seems suspicious of Maomao's backstory that she gave, and she seems to be a little strict. Like, everyone just kept hitting Maomao in that episode. But I don't know, I'm just having this vibe that Maomao will either become friends with or maybe interact more with the tall court lady. It's just the vibe I'm getting right now. I'm curious about where we're heading with the story now that Maomao is no longer in the rear palace. I'm sure the stakes will be higher because she's closer to what I assume to be the Emperor's place. Now that we're closer to the military compound, I think we're going to be introduced to more military officers. We're going to find out how that section of the palace works. I'm sure there'll be more mysteries for us to uncover, and I'm just very excited to keep watching. So without further ado, let's get into it. This sounds really sad. And the colors, they're all gray. So this is the new consort. She does not seem happy to be here. It's so interesting that they would focus on the color red here and mute everything out. I feel like this is a reflection of how she feels. Yeah, it's even upside down. She does not want to be here.
本気ですか？もちろん。せっかくマオマオが戻ってきてくれたんだもの。
Aw, I'm glad she's happy that Maomao is back. Hopefully they get to interact soon.
シャオマオ掃除を頼んだのは執務室じゃなかったかしら。
すぐ行きます。
土いじりはほどほどにね。
Yeah, she runs the house.
そう。ザクロ宮に新しい宿費が入ったことは知っているか？
Oh, is she gonna be sent back to the rear palace now because there's a new concubine?
そこで高級としては妃教育をしたいそうなんだが、
Educate.
お前に講師をしろとのことだ。
Mama's gonna be a teacher? What is she gonna teach?
ご冗談を。
何が冗談だ。推薦人の名前も書いてあるだろ。
I feel like all she knows is like poisons, medicine.
もう一つあ
What
る。
what do they expect her to teach them?
リファ様まで。
Interesting. Oh.
あれか。
というわけで頼んだぞ。
They want her to teach her the brothel secrets?
二人の妃に頼まれてはさすがに無視できない。ご丁寧に報奨の額まで書かれていたし。にしてもババアかなりふっかけてるな。今のうち。
She's gonna fudge it?
この2が講義で
Immediately
使う教材
caught.
か。
はい、こっちが請求書です。
こんなものか。
That seems right.
なんだかここだけ墨の色が違うわね。
Yeah, she runs a tight ship.
中身はなんだ？
大事な教材を見せるわけにはい
Precious
かない。
teaching material.
運ぶなら手伝いましょうか。
結構です。やるからには徹底的にやる。
She's taking this so seriously.
いけません。
He's not allowed.
授業を受けるのは上級妃のみとおっしゃったのは仁師様です。見た目の割にがっしりしてる。ここから先は女の園における
Secret technique for women only.
玉葉様、相変わらずお綺麗だ。本ニャン様も特に変わりないようだ。リーシュ様は萎縮しているのか。まあ、他の上級妃が3人もいれば無理もないか。
Yeah, and she's the youngest, so she's not gonna know as much as the others.
リファ様もほとんど前の豊かな体型に戻って体調も良さそうだ。あの次女はおしろいの時も。
Oh, she's scared.
そんなに警戒しなくても。そしてアードー妃の後釜、新しい宿妃
Concubine
ローラン妃か。
Loulan?
南国調の派手な服は趣味か。顔立ちは北寄りに見えるが元がよくわからないな。年頃からして帝のお手つきにはなりそうだ。高級のバランスが崩れることはなさそうだが、どうでもいい
Who
か。
cares?
この度講師を受けたまわりましたマオマオと申します。これから皆様にお教えするのは女の園における秘術。
Are they actually gonna tell us the techniques? I don't think so, right? She had to whisper it in the other
それでは
episode.
教材をお配りします。
Yeah, they're not gonna tell us. It's up to our imagination to fill in the blanks here. I love that she loves it. Oh, Lady Lishu. Oh, she's not even gonna participate. Lady Lishu's trying her best here. Oh, Jinchi.
何が起きているんでしょうか。
わからんな。
He can't help himself.
ご苦労長かったな。
こいつ聞き耳立ててたな。どうしました？
これは一体どういう状況だ？
マンネリ離脱。
Oh, she's so happy.
無理。絶対無理。
Oh. Poor Lady Lishu.
言われた通りに抗議をしただけです。それでも推薦人の
Yeah, you made them happy. You might have scarred Lady Lishu for life, but she'll probably thank you for it later when it actually happens. Because at least she has some knowledge.
よくわからない妃だったな。
I'm not quite sure what to think about the new consort yet.
なあ、どんな授業をやったんだ？
後日、帝に感想を伺ってください。
おい。
I just got that line. Yeah, she just does not seem happy at all. What was that? An explosion? Oh, yeah.
ラカン様。
A pipe. Oh, there was a pipe shown in the last episode at the end, right? Someone gave someone a pipe.
ラカン様、こんなところに
We've seen him a few times too.
何か気になることでも？
いや、何もないよ。
So he's ignoring the pipe on the ground. Wonder what his deal is.
昨日の音、何だったんだろう。宦官なのに高級だけじゃなく、外邸の仕事もあるのか。くだらない
I wonder if he really is a eunuch or not. If that's just a lie.
いい紙だから売れば小遣いになるんだけど、燃やすなんてもったいない。
Because I could actually see them making him a eunuch because he's the emperor's little brother, which means he could be a threat
外
to
は寒いんだ。
the line of succession.
ありがとうございます。
Of course, we know he's the son now, so
さすが豆だ。
I don't know. I don't know who knows
半
that.
分にしておくにはもったいない。外邸は高級の何倍もの広さがあるのに、そうはあまり見当たらない。やっぱり。
Yeah, it doesn't have what she needs. She needs to plant some more.
もぎくらいか。冬場で見つけにくいとはいえ、この辺りにも種を植えておこうかな。あ、マンジャシャゲ、ここにも、あそこにも。球根を水にさらすとうまいんだよな。毒抜きを失敗すると腹痛で苦しむ羽目になるけど。お、リハク様だ。帯の色が以前とは
How
違う。
did you recognize him?
ということは出世したのか。
おう、ジョーちゃん。
リハク様。
妃の付き添いかなんかか。高級から出てくるなんて珍しい。
私が解雇されたこと知らないのか。リハク様。
Oh, he fell in love with her.
パイリン姉ちゃんに惚れて。
Really?
女のた
That
めに出世
fast?
しようとする。愛すべきバカなところがある男だ。
Wow. He's dedicated too.
パイリン姉ちゃんを呼ぶには平民の
Half the
半年分の
annual
分が
salary of a
必要になる。
commoner for one night.
高くてそうそう呼べないもんな。茶を飲みに来てるらしいけど。
Oh, in the hopes that he'll run
現
into
状の
her?
熱を知った男は一目でも拝めればと通い詰めてる。
He's
なん
trying.
だ。
今は高級勤めからとある御人の部屋付きになりましたので、ところでお取り込み中では。
Yeah, she's gonna get
ちょっ
involved.
とな。この季節には珍しくも
A
ない
small
小屋で
fire?
火元がわからないってことで借り出されてるんだ。
It looked like an explosion earlier with all the dust.
脳の音はこれか。
おい、あんまり近づくなよ。
Now she's gonna solve it in like 2 minutes.
そんな話聞かされて首を突っ込むなと言われても。
Exactly.
隣の小屋にまで届いたすす。建物の周りに散らばった破片。これじゃぼやというより
See, that's what I
爆発に
said.
聞こえ
I
る。
thought it was an explosion.
火付けの疑いありと見てるわけか。下っ端役人ではなく、李白様が出てくるのもそこらの倉庫なら
So
ともか
why
く
would someone torch
ここは
one
帝のいる宮殿
warehouse
内だ。
when there are several here?
この国はおおむね平和であるが、すべての人間が現状に満足しているわけではないだろう。稀に異民族は襲ってくるし、飢饉や干ばつもなきにしもあらず、異国の中に
No,
は
if this was an
不満を
attack
持つ
from
者もいるだろう。
someone foreign, I don't think they would attack a warehouse. I mean, they got this close to the palace. I think they just keep going to the palace.
ということはここは食
And it was food storage. There's no reason to target this unless you're stealing from it. Why would you? I guess if you wanted to starve someone,
象牙細工。
but there must be more than one warehouse.
勝手にうろうろするな。
I still can't believe that man saw the pipe
食料
and then left it there, saying nothing. Why would he leave it there? It's obviously evidence of something. Oh, this is dusty too.
聞いてるのか。
聞こえてますよ
Yeah, she's just ignoring you.
聞こうとしないだけで燃えた倉庫にはこちらと同じものが置かれていたんですか？
ああ、奥から古いものを入れているらしい。
これもらっていいですか？あとこれも土とノコギリ、あと釘も必要ですね。
What is she
何す
doing?
る気なんだよ。
ちょっとした実験です。
Is she gonna recreate it on like a smaller scale to see if she can figure out what happened?
妙に手慣れてるな。
貧しい育ちなのでないものを作るのは得意です。
それ小麦粉だよな。
はい、倉庫にあったものです。
これでいいですか？
それとお願いした火種は
わけがわからん。
準備できました。危ないので離れていてください。
Yeah, she's gonna make it explode.
はい、では。
He's got the right idea.
リハク様危ないですよ。
何が危ないんだ。ジョーちゃんが何しようと武漢の俺が危ないものか。
Dude,
わかりました。危険なので
I would listen to Maomao.
気をつけてください。すぐに逃げてくださいね。
あ？逃げるって何
oh,
を
an
だよ。
idiot.
消してくれ。
That's what the water was for. She knew.
だからだのに。
それで何を
Oh, and it's winter. He's gonna catch a cold now.
原因はこれです。
小麦粉。
小麦粉やそばといった粉は燃えやすく、空中に舞うと火がつ
So
く
the
ことがある
flour
んです。
caused the explosion?
火種はこれかと。
キセル。
I
人
see.
目を盗んで一服す
The
るため
spark.
中に入ると外気が流れ込んで粉が舞います。そこでキセルに火をつけると
Boom.
倉庫内に充満した小麦粉に着火して
I see.
爆発が起こります。倉庫番の方に倉庫でのタバコはおやめください
Well,
と
that was
お
simple.
伝え願えますか？
Simple
よ
mistake.
く知ってるな。
以前6章間で間借りしていた部屋を吹っ
I
飛ばし
blew
た
up
こ
a
とがあり
room
ま
I
して
borrowed. She has experience.
しかし粉が爆発とは不思議なもんだ。
世の中不思議なことはほと
Almost
んど
nothing in
な
the
い。
world is truly
不思議という
strange.
ならそれは知ら
Anything
ない
that
だけ
feels
だ。
strange is just not yet known. What a great quote.
風邪を
This
ひか
show
ぬ
is
よう
full
気
of
をつけ
great
てくだ
stuff
さ
like
い。
that.
聞いたら花町のローメンの薬がよく効きますよ。
And referring to your
親
dad.
父商売っ気がないからな。
Yeah.
ちょっとくらい営業活動してあげないと。では仕事に戻ります。
Her work here is done.
あ、これ持ってきちゃったな。綺麗にして新しい吸い口をつければ元に戻るか。売ればそれなりの金になりそうだ。というか、
Yeah, it looks fancy.
倉庫版が持つには立派すぎる。もしかしたら大切なものかな。磨いて返してやるか。
What?
俺だったくそ。
Just having a mental breakdown? Isn't that the same guy? That ended so abruptly. But what I was going to say is, at the end there, the military officer that looked back at that guy having a mental breakdown, that looked like the same exact guy that poisoned the military officer that was over drinking alcohol. He poisoned him with salt. Who is this guy? What is he planning to do here? Is he somehow the cause of this man's mental breakdown, or is he going to use it to his advantage somehow? I don't know. I don't trust him because he obviously killed a man and got away with it, and now we're being shown him again. So he's definitely going to have a role to play in this last few episodes of the season. I'm very curious what he intends to do, because I still don't see a reason that he killed the other military officer. Why did he kill him? I don't feel like we ever answered that question, because they kind of wrapped it up with someone playing a prank on him, even though we knew that wasn't the case. So why was he killed? What is this guy after? Very interesting. I guess I started the discussion a little early here, but that was Apothecary Diaries, episode 14. Very cool. I really liked this episode. I liked the introduction of the new concubine. Everything was very gray, muted, except for the red color. And I think that this symbolizes her own feelings towards being a concubine. She was not happy this episode. She was not having it. She threw her crown into the servant's little box thing and it was upside down, so she doesn't care for the title or what it comes with. She doesn't respect it. And then when Maomao was teaching the lesson, she ignored it completely and would just throw things to her lady-in-waiting. She does not want to be here. That's what I've gleaned from this. She's not happy here. And I'm assuming we're going to dive into her and her character more, and also her backstory as we finish out the season here. And I'm very curious about her because we didn't really get that much from her, honestly. I want to know more about her, and I'm excited to find out. Maomao teaching the class was hilarious. We had a few really humorous moments in this episode. I really liked that what Lady Gyokyu and Lady Lihua wanted to be taught was, the secret techniques that women learn in brothels. They wanted to know so they can entice the emperor. And poor Lady Lishu, who was just not ready for this, but I'm glad she was given the knowledge, so when she is ready for it, and it's time, she won't be clueless. She'll have an idea of what she needs to do or what will be done to her, because it's always better to know. So I'm glad she has that knowledge now. The whole explosion thing is kind of being swept under the rug as an accident right now. But now that I've mentioned the military officer's death with the salt and the alcohol, and how that was brushed off as a prank when we know it wasn't, I'm starting to think that this incident that's being brushed off as an accident was not an accident. But I can't think of why. Why would you target this storage room? It's full of food, but I don't think it's the only storage room with food, because we went into another one to get more flour. So if it was a target on food to cause a famine, they would have targeted all of the warehouses. If it was an attack, what could be the purpose? Because if you're going to attack the palace, the emperor, then if you got this far, wouldn't you keep going to attack a really important place, such as the palace itself? I don't know. Very interesting, but I think now that Maomao has the pipe, she is going to clean it up. I don't know if she's going to sell it or what, but whatever she does with it, it's going to lead back to the person who originally owned the pipe. And I think that'll open up another story, which will tie into this explosion. Or maybe it was an accident and this will bring us into a completely new story. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought about this episode. If you enjoyed my reaction, please leave a like and subscribe, and check out my other series here on the channel. And with that, thank you for watching. Until next time, bye!